Hi, I'm Chef Clay. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making a sloppy joe. I have a quick sloppy joe I make for my family. It's usually about 45 minutes and it's done. What we got here is I got 80-20 hamburger. I sauteed it up. The stove here. I want to show you a little secret here. A lot of people are sitting here and they use sticks and they try to break this all up. You can use a masher. You can either use a big one or you can use a small one. I use a small one. If you go in here and use it, if you see there, it breaks it up real nice and small to where it's not real big chunks you're putting on buns. Okay, I've got this saute down where I wanted that, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strain it off. You want to keep about a tablespoon of oil in here because you gotta saute your onions and peppers in it. As you see, there's really not that much in it, so I'm gonna put some vegetable oil in it. Just add a little more oil to it, ain't gonna hurt nothing. Just a little bit, you don't wanna get too much in there because you don't wanna put back in the oil you just took out. All right, let that warm up. Then we're going to take, I've got one medium onion, medium dice, or small dice, however you prefer to do it. One red pepper, same thing, medium dice. We're going to saute those down. While that's doing that there, I made a coleslaw I use bagged coleslaw. You can dice it up however you want to do, but I'm trying to do a quick meal for dinner tonight. It's got coleslaw, it's got celery seed in it, and it's got a little bit of sugar in it, red wine vinegar, and it has, what I use, you can use mayonnaise or you can use Miracle Whip. A lot of chefs say don't use Miracle Whip, it's nasty, but I kind of like the flavor in the coleslaw. It kind of gives a little tang, but you can use mayonnaise if you like to use that instead. I'm gonna set that over here out of the way. Okay, here I have a quarter cup of any kind of barbecue sauce that you have. It could be whatever you have, whatever you like. It doesn't matter. Then I got a quarter cup of tomato ketchup. Then I got a quarter cup of tomato sauce. I have a quarter cup of brown sugar. It's all quarter cups, so it's pretty easy to remember, except for the onions. Onions, a medium onion and a medium dice, and one medium-sized red pepper and a medium dice. All right, you want to get this kind of saute them up a little bit to where the onions are just translucent a little bit. All right, now meanwhile, back to what else I have here. I have 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, or you can use fresh. This is better because it's not so many pieces inside when you're trying to eat it. 2 tablespoons of chili powder, dark or light, whichever you like to have. 1 tablespoon of cumin, and 2 tablespoons of any yellow mustard that you have. And that's your whole sauce and everything for the sloppy joes. All right, if you notice here, they're really getting translucent. Now, you don't want these to burn for just the fact of flavor. All right, we're gonna dump that back in there. Turn your heat down a little bit. Try to keep your heat at about a medium heat, that way it doesn't burn or overcook. All right, once you get this all mixed up, now you can start putting your spices in. I'm gonna do my spices first. My cumin, my chili powder, my granulated garlic. Then I mix that up real good. All right, kind of let that cook just a second or so to kind of help blend it in with the meat. Now, this doesn't really, you can put your brown sugar in now. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Your ketchup and your tomato sauce and your barbecue sauce and all that, it really doesn't matter how you put them in. You can put them in any direction you want to put them in. Now, one thing about this sauce here, this barbecue sloppy joes here, I should say, I'm sorry, is that you can add more barbecue sauce to it. If you don't like mustard, leave it out. Just put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. If you don't want to use the mustard, you want to put the mustard in here. Now, what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a barbecue sauce here, basically. All right. Now, one more thing we got to put in here is a quarter cup of water. Whoops, don't do that. Don't throw the glass in there. All right, stir it up. Now, what you want to do with this now is you're going to let it sit here for probably about 20 minutes simmering. It's going to boil off the water. It's going to get real thick. It make a real nice, good sloppy joe. Okay. For the sake of time, I've already made one. We're going to swap them out. Here's one I've already made. You notice I still got a little bit of water. You don't want it dry but you don't want it really loose either. So when you stir it up and it holds together pretty good, then it's where you want it at. As you can see, I've got it pretty much where I nice good back simmer. Now this is a pretty quick dish here. It's about 45 minutes at the most for making for dinner. Okay, we have a bun here. All right, we're gonna let that sit just for a couple minutes. All right, we're gonna turn that off. Use a spoon now. You wanna scoop on a nice good helping of this. All right, slide that off the burner there because that burner's still hot. Now one thing you gotta watch when you're cooking this here, this does burn if you leave it sit for too long and walk away from it. All right, I like chips with mine, so I'm gonna put some chips on here. All right, now we got coleslaw. Are you a person that likes your coleslaw on the side or on top? That's one decision between different people. All right, I'm gonna put some cheddar cheese on here, or if you got sliced American would work even better too. All right, then we're going to take and get a spoon here. I'm sorry, I forgot what I was doing there for a second. And scoop up some coleslaw. I like my coleslaw on top. My family originated from the South, and we kind of like it on the top. All right, there you have it. We have a sloppy Joe, a quick sloppy Joe with a quick slaw. That's one thing I call a slaw, is a quick slaw, because all it is coleslaw, mayonnaise or Miracle Whip, a little bit, about a teaspoon of red wine vinegar, celery seeds, just sprinkling a little bit over top, and a little bit of sugar. You can make it as sweet as you want, or you can leave the sugar out if you like. Here you have it. We have a sloppy Joe. Thank you for watching.